Hello, hello, hello. We are live. Right, so good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's safe and well. And I just want to say hello to everyone. And let's get the slide up so that we can get straight to the training. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to How to Start a Nursing Recruitment Agency, and we are live on Facebook. I just want to check something. I'm just going to minimize my screen for a moment. So just bear with me. I'm just going to just come off of here. So we should still be live. Excellent. I'm just going to go back to my slide and do this from the beginning. And I want to say welcome, everyone. Hope everyone is safe and well. And hi, hello. Hi, Jason. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Ashley. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Everyone can hear me fine and well. That's great. That's excellent. So let's get to work. Let's look at this. How to start up a nursing recruitment agency, a small business in 2022. And this can be done from home. And I'm just going to press record. So I just want to say, hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And welcome to How to Start a Nursing Agency in 2022. My team, you'll be letting people in the room as we're speaking. This is me here with Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is one of my mentors, but I do have quite a few mentors and that I've been using for about 9-10 years now. So it's always important to have a mentor, and you'll have various mentors, that's fine. But you've got to look at what you're aligned with. Who do you align with? And who do you feel is going to give you the best value? Now, the key is that you need to do the work. You can't just expect a mentor or a coach to do the work for you. When they talk to you about things to do, then you need to action it. Because if you don't action it, then it's not going to work. So just like today, if you don't take action about what I'm about to teach you today, then you might as well just put it on the shelf, because it will just stay there for another day. Now, I don't know how many people here have wanted to do their own healthcare business, but never done anything because possibly felt that you needed a coach, you needed a mentor. Okay, so like me, I was here with Tony Robbins in 2017. I walked on coals, walked on fire, and it was so empowering to do that. And I would recommend it to anybody. If you get the chance to check out Tony Robbins, check him out, because he's really good. You do come out feeling full of energy, which is really good. When you're in business, you need to have that energy. You've got to have the right mindset. You've got to be focused. You've got to put that time and be disciplined to get your business up and running. You can't just listen to something like you're listening to me today and then don't do anything with it, because that's just a waste of your time. Okay, so I'd highly recommend that. On the screen here, these are the products which I've created, and I've got another 3 more products to be added to this. So currently at the moment, there's 15 products, but there's going to be another 3 more being added to this. Now, that is what I enjoy doing. I love creating programs. I like to empower people to empower themselves. Okay, this is about you empowering yourself, because I can't force you to do anything, for example. So like, for example, when I go for my morning walks, and I go for them daily as well as swim every single day, because I need this energy in order for me to be able to be successful in my business and to support you as well. And I would say that with anybody in business, make sure that you're looking after your fitness, your health, everything that you can do to keep yourself moving forward. And like I said, When I go for my morning walks, what I see is I see fishermen fishing, and it's so beautiful to see them fishing, because that is my statement, my methodology is teach a man to fish. You will teach them to eat for a lifetime, not give someone something. That's not going to help you. It's about teaching you to fish, and then you can go off and do this for yourself. Now, this can be done anywhere in the world, anywhere in the world. You can run your business anywhere in the world. And it doesn't cost much to run an agency from home. So like I said, we've got these products here, 15 products at the moment. There's going to be some more products being introduced next month, for example, so which will make it 18 products. So by the end of the year, probably be about 20 products, because I'm all about development and I'm all about lifetime relationships. So you may start off at the beginning, but we have things from the beginning to the highest level, to global level as well. Okay, so just wanted to reach out to you. This is some of the books that we have. They're on Amazon if you want to purchase them. I think you can even get the Kindle one as well now, I'm not sure, but check it out for yourself, because it's a good thing for you to be able to move forward with your business. So I'm just going to get my water. I am a 7-figure healthcare business mentor. And what does that mean? I help individual business owners to create 6, 7 figures, multiple 7 figures in their business of healthcare. Now, business in healthcare is such a large subject. It can be from care agency, nursing agency, home care agency, foster agency, children's home, care home for the elderly, supported living. I could go on and on and on. There's lots of different models. There's healthcare technology now, which is also new, and we need to really embrace this. And some people don't really want to embrace it, but you know, at the end of the day, this is where we're going. This is the future, and we've got to look at what the future holds and work towards that goal, so that your business is always up to date and, you know, up to scratch, for example. So just a bit of information about myself. I've been on TV, I've been on in the newspaper, I've been on the radio, BBC Radio Sussex, I've been on television in the States, I've been on the newspapers for what I do. And I think it's and magazines as well. I think it's important that you are constantly, as a business owner, developing yourself. And I do that. You know, I never stop. I'm constantly improving and developing myself. We do have a Facebook page. We've got a business Facebook page, which you can see here on the screen, but also we have got a Facebook group as well, which I'll talk to you about that in a moment. The Healthcare Business podcast shows, you can listen to some of the podcasts that I've done, but my show is going to start as well next year. Sorry, not next year, next month. Really excited about it, because I want to really go into things in depth, and I want this to be a good teaching platform as well. So I've been on podcasts, TV, radio. Like I said, you can see some of the podcast shows here that I've been on, for example, and you can have a look at that for yourself and listen to it, because I like to try and create different types of learning levels for you as a healthcare business owner. You've always got to keep abreast. You've always got to keep learning as well. So I'm an author, and I've been in healthcare business now for 30 years, and I've experience of running my own healthcare businesses, as well as helping healthcare organizations as well. In their organization, large organizations, I've helped set up and run training schools in the USA, and also in England. I had my own MVQ City and Guilds training school as well. And that's where I was teaching healthcare, for example. all the different stages. We have set up, we're in the UK, but also we're in Cyprus, licensed Cyprus company as well. We're looking at the USA now, that's starting to happen now. So we're in the US, and I want to do Jamaica because it's close to my heart, because that's where my family come from, and also Africa as well. Okay, so I've got experience in writing and submitting tenders for contracts. I've helped businesses as well through coaching. I've done corporate coaching, mentoring services, business development for existing businesses, where I go in, troubleshoot, help them to, maybe they're at 1 million and maybe they're just stuck to getting past that barrier, breaking that glass ceiling. So I help them to get past that barrier where they're doing multiple 7 figures and even to 8-figure business as well. So that is my duty as well, is to help as a mentor, to help organizations be as big as they want to be, to help them to achieve their goals and missions, for example. So what I'll do today is I will show you one example of how to search for vacancies in your field. Why now is the perfect time to start your recruitment care agency, and top 10 growth markets to start your recruitment agency. How recruitment agencies earn money, and what commissions do you charge? Because that's important as well. You know, you don't want to be too cheap and you don't want to be too high. Okay, you want to be in the middle. Okay, I'll be trying to show you things that can get you up and running within 24 hours. And you don't need to have previous experience either. You can earn 24,000 a month, for example, as a minimum. That's what you should be earning. Depends how big you want to be. We do boot camps online. We hold them monthly. We're sold out for the one which is starting this weekend. That's completely sold out. The next one that we've got available is September the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, which is a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have offices in Cyprus as well as in Wimbledon as well. Like I said, we are now a licensed recruitment agency in Cyprus, because I like to try these things, because if I'm going to show people around the world, yeah, how to do something, then I need to experience that and see how it's done so that I can then pass the information on. So I am a strategic coach, a volunteer coach for the Branson Center of Entrepreneurship in the Caribbean. And I chose the Caribbean because that's where my heritage is from. That's where my parents have come from. Matriarch, we are a brand. We are a brand, and it is a trademark as well. And I just want you to listen to one of the testimonials from David and Judy. They've got their own nursing agency in Slough. They're doing extremely well. And I'm so proud of them because they've put in the work. They've listened and they've implemented. And that's the key with the clients that have been successful. They've listened and then they've implemented. They've done the work. And I'm so pleased about that. So I'm just going to play this video. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the audio. Sorry, it's not video, it is an audio. Hopefully you'll be able to hear.
The webinars were quite useful because the manual, the folder which had the information on how to start a business, had a lot of information which one had to take in and read, and it would have taken a long time, but very useful information. But through the webinars, Christine helped us to be able to break down what we need to do and set ourselves targets. We had a plan of, for example, on just going through the whole manual within a certain period of time, and we put a target on when you need to do that. We had also, like, we needed to set up a bank account. We had a target for that. Also, we had things like putting an application pack together. We gave ourselves a time to do that. That is myself and my wife, Judy. We needed to also be able to advertise for carers, how to put an office budget, think about...
Sorry about that. I'll just carry on playing that.
areas that we are targeting, because our care agency is not domiciliary. It is care homes, targeting care homes, carers and nurses in care homes. Things like just getting a mobile phone, having files that we would need for clients and candidates, software, recruitment agencies, a software that can be used by a recruitment agency, getting insurance, looking for companies that would be able to provide us with DBSs, and again about how to set up, build an agency, a website, and things like that. So every week we used to go through the action plan, tick off what has been done, and whatever has not been done, we try to achieve a target to make sure that we do what we're supposed to do. So every week we could meet. We have a webinar in the evening on Fridays normally after I come back from work. And slowly by slowly, from July up to about August, November time, October time, we'd actually managed to recruit candidates. And we got our first contracts, and this was in October of 2015. And we started supplying staff in November. And we continued building on from there and getting the support from Christine. And what I'd like to say is that without Christine, we'd have actually been out there groping around in the dark. But because of the support and mentoring we were getting, especially at that time when we were just starting out, really helped us a lot and kept us on track. We were able to achieve a lot of our targets. Not everything, but at least to be able to stabilize and now get familiar with. We were practicing on how to call clients. We could call Christine and talk to her as if she's a client and you're trying to get business, and call ourselves just in the house. And that really helped a lot, because the reality when it comes to actually doing that, it's not obviously that easy, but one has to practice. So when I look back where we were and where we are now, I can only thank Christine, because in July last year, I left employment. I was working for London Borough of Ealing, and came full time because Judy was the one who was busy doing the business. We operating from the house, we still do, and it was a point where by now, obviously I needed to get in and support and continue on with Judy. So we've managed to get 3 other good big contracts. We are now achieving at least 500 hours a week, and our target is in the next 6 months to hit 1,000 hours every week. We've now recruiting 2 consultants to help us get new business and also register new candidates, and hopefully that should be done within the next 2 weeks. And things are looking like we will hit that target of 1,000 hours. So all I can say is I really want to thank Christine for helping us set up and start the business care agency. And I would just urge anybody out there who is interested, who wants and is serious on starting a care agency, take advice from Christine. and just do what?
So I just wanted to point out that this testimonial was in 2016. Okay, David was able to resign after 1 year of the agency being really successful. They're still going today, and they have worked so hard. I'm very, very proud of what they've achieved as well. So I just wanted to point that out to you. They're based in Slough, like I said. Okay, so that's David and Judy. So this is just some more testimonials as well that we've got for clients that we've helped with their businesses as well. And this is me. I was doing an event in Catalonia in Greece. It's where my love really came of Greece and Cyprus, to tell you the truth, because it's so beautiful. And it's not far from the UK. I also did a retreat in Fiji. Now, when we get back to some normality, I will start doing retreats again for the business owners in, abroad, rather than just do it in the UK, for example. So, watch out for those videos. Hi, Glory. Hi. I can see, yeah, you should have booked your free coaching with us, because you're one of the prize winners. So congratulations, Glory. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you. So just look out for these. We do have competitions. We also have retreats as well, which I think it's important when you're in business to just come out of your business environment, your office, and go to somewhere nice. You could still do business, but at the same time, you can also have that time with family, loved ones, or business, and you're in a nice environment as well. So that was David and Judy, Careline Solutions, that gave the testimonial there. And we do boot camps, we do board meetings with organizations. When we were doing live boot camps, we would do it physically, but we are doing them online now because it's more convenient for everybody. Okay. So this is Paul Zuzon, who is director of Riley Care. He's got a nursing agency and he's doing extremely well. Within being with us, he was on his fourth coaching. He's a coaching client. On his fourth coaching with us, his turnover was absolutely amazing. It was 6 figures. And isn't that amazing? And you can have the same. So just talking about the IR35, I'm not going to go too much into it because as a small to medium-sized organization, you can benefit of letting self-employed contractors, personal assistants, for example, or nurses that are self-employed, let them know that they can be, providing they meet the criteria, and you'd need to check this with an accountant because I'm not an accountant, but providing they've met the criteria, then you can, as a small organization, you can be exempt from the IR35 for your self-employed contractors, for example. Providing that you as an organization meet the criteria, that it's not more than 10.2 million turnover, your balance sheet must be no more than 5.1 million, and that no more than 50 employees. So as long as they meet 2 of those criteria, then you should be okay. So how do you get the right candidates? You want to make sure that you've got the right candidates, that they're high caliber, that they're compliant. You want staff members that are ready to work straight away rather than, having to train them for weeks on end, for example. You want them to have the relevant experience so that when they go to work for your organization, they know what they're doing. They can go in and they can lead just the same as what a senior staff member would do. So that's the type of candidate that you're going to be looking for your organization. But you can advertise, search for vacancies on Indeed. That's indeed.co.uk. So what type of organization can you do? You can do private transportation. You can do CQC, home care services, nursing agency, foster agency, introductory care agency. And that's where you're doing a matching service, where there's personal assistants who are self-employed and they're delivering personal care. Okay. Dental agency, that's a good business to go into. We have a client who has done her dental agency and she's able to go away on holidays and she's still got staff members, nurses, dental nurses covering the shifts while she's out, because when you're self-employed, when you stop working, then the money stops coming in. So you can have staff members who are self-employed that will go out and cover the work, and you still can be visiting your loved ones, visiting friends, etc., and your business is still flowing. It's not stopping because you've gone away, for example. That's good leadership. You could do a recruitment agency. You could do a secretarial agency. You could do hospitality, recruitment agency, teaching agency, finance agency, contract tendering, IT recruitment, HGV drivers, personnel, social media agency. So how recruitment agencies earn money? Just drank my water there. Well, I'm going to talk to you about how that is. So for example, if you want to earn 24,000 a month, you can look at placing staff temporarily, or you can also look at permanent. Temporary staff is where you're placing them for a couple of hours, anywhere from a couple of hours to 12-hour shifts, for example. And then what happens is that you charge your fee. The staff member is being paid an hourly rate, but your fee is, for example, 55%. So a permanent placement, if you're looking at placing staff permanently with an organization as a one-off, you would then charge a one-off fee, as say could be 20%, for example. So if someone's annual salary was 35,000, for example, and you're charging 20% of that, then you would be looking at £7,000. So if you're looking at placing 4 nurses, for example, a month, then that's 28,000 a month. If you're looking at the 24,000 model on the temporary basis here, then you would be looking at, say, for example, placing 11 support workers a month, for example. It all depends on whether you're doing nurses, support workers. It's entirely up to you what you decide, what you feel aligned with. You have to be aware of the employment regulations as a business owner, and you need to look at reading about the legislation so that you are compliant and that your staff members are compliant as well. So, for example, here, there's the Employment Agencies and Employment Business Regulations 2003. You need to have a look at this, download it, so you understand what that is, and then work towards what those regulations are. So agency fees. And can one of the team members turn off the phone, please? So agency fees, what are you going to charge? Okay, your agency is a healthcare where you're providing healthcare workers, support workers, It's up to you what types are you doing, and this is based on that. So 290,000, if you want to look at earning 290,000, well, you've got to break it down. It's not okay to say I'm just going to earn 290,000 and don't understand how you're going to achieve that. Okay, so your 290,000 would be based on, say, for example, you had 9 support workers. Okay, so your weekly turnover is £5,576.92 a week, for example. Your rates that you're going to pay your staff members could be, it's up to you, £10 per hour, depending on where you're based in the UK, for example. So then what rates will you be charging? So you're looking at the rate of, say, 55%. That then makes it that your company's charges is £5.50 per hour. When you add them together, the total charge is £15.50. Then you're going to look at what that equates to in the number of hours that you're going to supply in order to earn that income. So you can divide the £15.50 into the, for example, the 359.80 hours a week it will give you, because you've divided the £15.50 into the weekly income, which will then equal the number of hours a week to be 359.80 hours a week. So how many staff members will you need to cover those number of hours a week? So average time people work is 40 hours. So divide the 40 hours into the 359.80. It will give you the number of staff members needed, which is 9 support workers, for example. Then you then need to look at what your staff wages are going to be. Okay. So another example here is for nurses. So based on doing a turnover of 290,000, now you can add both support workers as well as nurses as well to create your turnover, so it's 580,000. And I hope you're making notes on this. So based on the 290,000, the weekly income was the 5,576.96, as I mentioned on the previous slide. You're looking at your nurses, what you're going to pay them an hour. So it all depends where you're located. So your hourly rate is £22 per hour. Then you then look at what your charge rates are going to be. What will you be charging as an organization? Because the staff members' wages is their wages. What charges do you charge for your services as an organization? You've got office costs, you've got all these other costs that you're looking at. So if you was to work on the 55%, then 55% of £22 is £12.10, for example. So add them both together. That then equates to £34.10 per hour. You then want to look at dividing the weekly turnover of 5,576.92 into the 34.10. That then gives you the number of hours of 163.54 hours. So if you was to divide that into 40, based on people working 40 hours a week, that would say you would need 4 nurses to work for your organization, for example. So both together, if you put them both together, the nurses and support workers, your annual turnover would be 580,000 in your first year. Then you'd be looking at increasing by 25 to 30% each year, for example, because you always need to increase in your business as well. So looking at what the turnover is, 102,000 after your staff wages have come out, for example. Now, temporary nursing agency at 24,000 a month, example. You do not need to be registered with CQC, with the Care Quality Commission, to run a nursing agency where you're providing staff to care homes and NHS hospitals, for example. Because the staff, the organization, like the hospital or the care home, are already registered with the CQC. You just need to ensure your staff member are compliant. So here's some examples of what fees that you would look, and that would range from £14 to £42 an hour. So look at your yearly income turnover is going to increase by 27 to 30% every year. So the first year, 290,000, depending on which model that you're using. Just a bit of information about me. I was registered with the Nottingham County Council. I had my first care home, which was registered for 3 residents, for example, and it was a home from home environment. And you can do this. You can rent a property. You don't have to necessarily buy a property. You can rent a property and just pay slightly higher rental fees than what the normal person would do to rent a property, for example, because you're going to be using it for the purposes for care home, for example. So just as proof, this is my house that I used to live in Nottingham. It was on a council estate in Strelly, Nottingham. And this was my house that I actually bought, and back then it was the right to buy house. And right opposite was this house which I purchased, and I turned this into the first rest home where I had 3 residents. That was producing 76,000 a year with the residents in there. I then turned my own house into a care home as well. So I had both of those care homes, and they were producing 156,000 a year in turnover. It was a home from home. It was a lovely environment. It was just amazing. I got registered with the Nottingham County Council back then, and it was just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Highly recommend it. So how do you build a database? Well, you go to CQC website, you click this link here, which is cqc.org.uk. And I'm just going to do a new share. So you are on CQC website here, for example. I'll put this in the chat box. And you're looking at the care home because you've got staff members who are waiting. They need work. You know, you've taken their details. They're looking for a job. You've got to act fast. You, as the provider, have got to act fast. You've got to spend every single day looking for work for your candidates that you've taken on. So I'm on CQC website here. I'm going to go to care homes because I'm going to be looking at calling care homes to get work for the candidates. I'm going to do London. You can choose your own area. I'm going to leave my radius as wide as I can, which is 25-mile radius, because I'm not the one delivering the care, for example. So I'm going to do it 25 miles. I just have to make sure that I get staff members in that area. I'm then going to click search. And what it's done is created a result of 2,074 care homes. Now I'm going to look for ones that are inadequate or requires improvement. I would approach those first because it could be an issue that they need staff members and you'll be able to help them. You can look at the temporary staffing solution, but also look at the long-term solution, because we need to think about that as well, so that we're helping organizations to have staff members. So this has created the list here. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and it will say download the results as a spreadsheet. So I'm just downloading the results. And it's come to my computer here, and I'm just going to open this up. And then I'm going to share once it's opened. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to open it up. And as you can see here, there is a list. So there's a list here, and it's got the names of the care homes. You just open them up like this. As you can see what I'm doing, it's got the name, address, postcode, phone numbers for you to make the calls, for example. And then you want to color code them. So for example, I've downloaded 2074 results, for example. So what I want to look at is making 200 calls a day, for example. You want to, whatever your results are, you want to divide it into 5 so that you're calling them every day and you're rotating, okay? And go out and visit some of these homes as well. Don't just sit home, you know, making calls. Go out and visit. But you need to make sure you've got the right script, you make sure you've got all the right information so that you're able to present your company in a strong position, okay? So what I'm going to show you here, I'm going to highlight and I'm going to color code. I call it the traffic light system. So I'm just going to choose some here. That I've highlighted, I'm going to make it yellow, and then I'm going to cut. And then I'm going to create a new tab on my spreadsheet here to download the yellow information. I'm going to rename where it says sheet 1. I'm going to rename this Monday yellow zone. Then I'm going to go back. As you can see, that data that I've taken and made the yellow zone is in Monday yellow zone like I showed you. I'm now going to create the next lot of phone calls that I'm doing. Like I said, you really want to create an impact and you want to be able to at least call, you know, 200 a day so that you can get work in for your organization. So I've just highlighted that orange and I'm just going to cut and I'm going to create another tab. I'm going to rename this Tuesday. Orange zone. And then I will just keep doing that until I've reached Monday to Friday. So I'll just do it again one more time. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to call this, it's going to end up being blue. And then I'm going to cut. And I'm going to paste here. And then I'm going to rename the sheet at the bottom tab. And this will be Wednesday. Wednesday blue zone. So then I will then start picking up the phone. I start off with Monday first, of course. I'd start picking up the phone and start making the calls and then have a tab for comments. So just go back to the slide. So that's how you create a database, BQC database. You can do the same for other types of organizations as well. So you're going to need a telephone script. What do you say? You need to think about what it is you're going to say. Now, I've got my YouTube channel, and I hope that you've all signed up and subscribed. Subscribe to our YouTube channel because it's got so much information in there, so much information for you to learn about, but also information that you wouldn't even have thought about as well. So how do you approach a care home? What do you say? How do you handle objections? The link is in the chat box. Let me just go to that. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll find information about how to speak to organizations, what pitch do you use, how do you, ask for the sale. All of these things I'm starting to cover marketing. I'm starting to cover sales in greater depth in the videos that I'm doing. So you need a telephone script. You're going to have to make loads of calls. It's a fact. You can't get around that. But you can also go out and visit as well. How do you get candidates? Indeed is one place, but there's lots of job boards out there where you can get candidates from. And you can just do a search. You can be a company and you can do a search. So you can, as a company, you can search for candidates, for example. You can search CVs on here, find candidates. They do charge, but you do get some free things as well. So try and see what you can get. And then obviously you then get these packages, but you've got to recruit. You have to recruit every week. You can't just expect to pay for a free advert and expect that you're going to get lots of candidates. You've got to keep paying out, minimum of £100 a week for candidates. And you want them to be high caliber, because if they're not, then you're not going to be able to get the work, because they're going to pick the best for the service users. So you need to make sure that your staff members are high quality, that they're competent, that they've got the qualifications, compliance, everything needs to be experienced, everything needs to be down packed. So here I'm just doing nurse here, for example. I just typed in nurse London and I'm going to click search. You can even do it by, let me just do the UK actually. Do it by city as well. So like I said, find CVs. Nurse London, for example, here. As you can see, there's different nurses. And you can, at the left-hand side here, just make sure you can see what I'm looking at. Yeah. On the left-hand side, you can see that the staff nurse. So you want to do the staff nurse, registered nurse, for example. And then you can look at approaching nurses, for example. You can make your radius bigger as well. So that's how you look for candidates. But it all depends where you're located according to what their pay will be. And also what the job involves. So find out what the average pay is, and then you look at matching that as well. You don't want to go too high and you don't want to go too low. The bootcamp is actually 797 as well. And the dates, like I said, we're sold out. August, it's happening this weekend, but we are sold out. The next available dates we've got is the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of September. So, like I said, the price is 797. I've been holding the price back for 597 for a long time, but now we've moved up, and plus we've got a new module in there as well. So it's well worth more than £797. It's valued at £3,000 for what I'm doing at this boot camp, the live boot camp. So this is a video that I want you to listen to.
Hello, this is Mary Aders. How can I help you?
Practice in the boot camp.
Hello, I'm phoning from ABC Nursing Agency. My name is Lillian Moyo. May I speak to the manager, please?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be there at 10 o'clock and we can take it from there. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Nice speaking to you.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Well done.
That's why it's good to keep practicing and
So that's the role play that we do in the boot camp. It will be online, the boot camp, and you'll be able to practice amongst each other for the role playing, so that you get a good feeling of how to make calls, how to approach someone. So it gets you skilled and ready and focused. We cover a lot of things in the boot camp as well. Your service delivery model, your job descriptions, your insurance, your compliance, CQC registration, accountancy, trade reference. We do modules as well for a 12-month program. There is the new module now, which we're introducing, which is the scaling systems, and that is for marketing, for example. That is for increasing your business growth. But we cover this in the bootcamp, which we have got, which is a 12-month plan. What you should be doing in 12 months in your business when you first start, but also for some of you, you haven't done a lot of the things that is in what you should be doing in the 12-month program that we do we cover this during the boot camp, which is important for you as an organization as well. You know, it's about business quality of life. Okay, we started the Care Providers University in December 2021, and you know, it's really taken off really well. So it is virtual and it's £797. It starts at 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is a 3-day virtual boot camp as well. We do have the plug and play, which is £17. I always like to try and have something for everyone. Plug and play includes the action plan, for example, and it will tell you how to fill out the action plan as well. You need to create that 12 months. There's also the online boot camp system for £197. That's £197. The boot camp will be a replay that's in the system, but also you'll get 24 hours worth of instructional videos. You'll also get all of the templates, policies, procedures that you need to run a recruitment nursing agency. Okay, this is about you getting up and running, earning money for your company. Just some more testimonials here.
I'm very impressed with Christine's program. You know, it has helped me to achieve my dreams and realize my potential. It has helped me also to overcome my fears and start a footing in business. I've set up a company. We supply doctors and nurses to the NHS and then private hospitals as well.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Hannah. I'm here to attend this session with Christine today. And I just want to tell you a little bit of how I got here and about my business as well. My company is called Kangaroo Nursing Agency, and I actually met Christine about 2 years ago, a year and a half to 2 ago, and it was quite challenging for me when I started the business. I didn't know where to turn to, that's the truth. I didn't know what to do. I was having nightmare until I came across Christine's website. And then I called her and she said to me, girl, you can do it. And I started with, communicating with Christine, and then we sort of got to the point wherein I could call Christine at any time. And even sometimes I used to call her, I can't go without saying this, I used to call Christine sometimes 9 o'clock in the evening and not realizing that was the time, because I was stuck there on the table working, because I couldn't come out to do most of the things. I have to work from home, and because of reasons that other things were going on. However, Christine have helped me come to this point, and without Christine, I wouldn't have been where I am. My agency is doing so well. I've got contracts with NHS. She has connected me to so many people, and for now, I'm really doing well. And from this point, I can see the future, really, that, you know, I can go to places with her by my side. And this is an advice I would give to anybody. If this is your dream, go for it and just stay with her. She is here to help us, and she has helped me so far.
So with Hannah, she is doing extremely well in a nursing agency. She's a nurse midwife. This woman has worked really, really hard. She's a very successful woman. She's worked extremely hard in her business. She's followed a system, but she's also implemented and done work, and it's paid off for her. You know, it's really paid off for her. It's not easy. Care isn't easy. We all know that. But if you've got a passion for it, then you want to serve, then let that be the reason why you started your agency, for example. Okay, so Hannah now is doing franchises as well, so she's able to leave a legacy for a business. A business is doing extraordinarily well, and she's able to leave a legacy because she's actually franchised her business model, which I also helped her with as well. You know, and I'm so pleased that I've been able to help clients, because that is my mission, is to help a client become a millionaire. That's my mission, to leave a legacy, to have that freedom and not be controlled, for example. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out to you. Like I said, she's doing extremely well. So this is when we was doing the boot camp. This is some of our attendees. They're business owners. They're doing extremely well, you know, and I take my hat off to all of them as well. And, you know, it's so nice that sometimes I get emails from some of the attendees here where they're saying that, you know, they're doing extremely well, and, you know, they're really glad that they did the boot camp because it taught them so much, and they're able to implement as well. So this is one of the photos that we did from January, before COVID hit us. And, you know, it was so wonderful to see the business owners here. Some are new business owners, some are businesses that are set up and running that needed some additional help and support. And this is just giving you an example of the boot camp, which the video doesn't seem to be playing. So I can't play that. You'll be able to see it once you get the replay. You will get this replay as well, just to let you know. The price is not $597, it is $797. And that was from the July boot camp, for example. Our book is out on Amazon. You need to check them out as well, because, you know, it's about informing yourself as much as possible as well. So how to earn six-figure income, the book, transformation book. Also, We Will Love You From a Distance as well. That book came out this year, February. This is a testimonial from Chantel. I'll let you listen to that.
Hi, I'm Chanel. I'm from Fusco Brown Healthcare.
Make sure you're looking at the right one.
And Fusco Brown Immigration. Our healthcare company is a nursing agency, and we specialise in the recruitment of healthcare professionals and medical professionals. We started out the healthcare company in October 2015. Our immigration sector is actually merged into the healthcare, and our aim there is to provide nursing from overseas to the UK. Currently, the UK side of things, we've taken on 50 staff members, really busy, secured a major contract, and just happy with the way that things are going to progress in that area, and just looking to really move forward with that. Their nursing agency startup services have been invaluable to us, so give us a call. We're based in Sheffield, is our head office, however we do offer our services up and down the UK. Thank you.
So these are just some of the testimonials of our clients, for example, and these are our clients' websites. I'll just show you one of them. This was David and Judy. Their website, they've got the information, it says what it is, and they are doing extremely well in their business. And it's so nice, like I said, it's really nice to see them doing really well in their business because they've worked really hard. They've worked really hard. So they are constantly hiring staff as well. I'll just go back to my presentation slide. This is Hannah's website, the lady that gave the great testimonial. She does nurses as well as midwives as well. And as you can see, she's doing franchising now as well. So she does care, recruitment, and training as well. And like I said, this lady has worked extremely hard in her business. Just a few testimonials to see. Just so that you can see how well these clients have done. And like I said, it's not easy, but you have to you put the work in, then it will come back to you. Go back to the slide. Make sure everyone can see what I'm showing you. Yeah, excellent. So that, like I said, the boot camp is 797. And you know, where am I coming from? 30 years experience of running various care businesses. It's about multiple streams of income, multiple healthcare businesses that create, you know, masses of different types of businesses. Okay, so for me as a mentor, I'm not just qualified by paper. I've also worked for an organization, but I've also done this myself, and I can show you how to do the same. And like I said, I've been on BBC Radio Sussex, live TV, been in the newspapers, I've been on podcast shows, I've been on TV. You know, the list is really endless as well. So just some of the client testimonials that have done really well for their business. And like I said, the bootcamp training, we are offering at 797. And this is the video, which is not working for some reason. Hi, this is Christine Blackledge-Crown here, and I want to talk to you about our virtual care business bootcamp. One of a kind. Do not miss out. You will be on the screen here, like as you can see here, you'll be all communicating with one another. This is the reason why to join as well, because you'll be building up a network. You'll be learning about what you need to do to start a nursing care agency in 30 days. That's right, 30 days. You can do all of this from home as a virtual recruitment care agency. I've got all the tools that I can give to you to learn about how to do this. I provide you with all the policies and procedures. I take you through a step-by-step guide of how to start a care business. And you know what's so great about this? We do it in 3 stages where it's not too much overload. So you've got my support and guidance throughout the days. This is a 3-day business bootcamp, like I said. You're going to learn how to get contracts. You're going to learn where to get staff members. You're going to also be provided with policies and procedures and templates, like how to do your business plan. How do you charge? What prices do you charge? What commission do you get for placing permanent and temporary staff members? All of these things is so important to get it right. Where do you get staff members from? What rules and regulations are you governed by? There's new procedures out now, and I want you to be a part of the new Care Business Bootcamp, which is a virtual event. This is going to be recorded live as well with me and the videographer. You'll be getting the PowerPoint presentations. You'll also get to see me writing on the board where I'm training you. You'll be able to see me live like you're seeing me now. And you know what's so wonderful about this is that you're getting to learn how to do it from someone that's been there. I've been there 27 years ago. I started doing all of this, care businesses, and I want to take you and show you the quickest way that you can do it rather than the way I did it, the longer route. And what's going to be also good is that one of the 7-figure clients is going to come on and talk to you about what they did, what they achieved to enable them to get to where they are today. Now, I'm not saying that this is easy. This is not a quick, easy thing, but I'm there to show you how to do it. I provide you with all the policies and procedures and templates for you to get your business up and running and off the ground. On day 3, you're learning how to get contracts. So please do join us for our Care Business Bootcamp. Sign up today, call our office for more information. Don't delay. Join us today for the live business virtual bootcamp and be home and stay safe as well without leaving your home. So do give us a call, join us, and I want you to feel like I'm feeling right now, really excited. And so I just wanted to let you see that video. This is the book. Oh. It takes time to load up. Okay, let me just, so that video is about the book, which is on Amazon as well. You'll get a certificate of achievement. Now, think of KFC, Colonel Sanders. Everybody knows KFC. Now, it took him 1,009 no's before he got his first yes. Yeah, imagine that back then. Imagine if he gave up. KFC would not have existed. He would not have left a legacy, for example. So I want you to think about the same thing when you're going through any difficulty in your business, or you're thinking about, you know, the phone calls, you know, you're having to make constant phone calls. Think about this gentleman, 1009 no's until he got his first yes. And I just want you to think about that. What is achieved now? It's worldwide. KFC is worldwide. Everybody knows KFC, for example. But if he gave up, we would not be aware of it, and he would not have left a legacy. So just to give you some encouragement there. Okay, I'm looking for 8 people to join us on our boot camp, our next boot camp, which is in September. We've got some spots left. We've got 8 spots left, but we need to make sure that you're going to do the work, that you've got the computer, for example, that you've got a laptop that you're going to use, that you're going to, you know, have certain things done first before you come to the boot camp, because we want you to be prepared as possible. Okay, so, you know, do make sure that you've got a laptop, because the information that we provide you with, it's quite a big file, so you have to download things as well. Okay, as well as going online, you still got to download it, edit it, for example, the documents. So you need to make sure you've got a computer, a laptop, for example, not done from your mobile phone or from an iPad, because it will just keep crashing. Okay, I want you to, you know, book a free 15-minute consultation with us. There'll be an application process, and if you meet that criteria, then you'll be able to, if it's a good fit for you, it needs to be a good fit for you, as well as a good fit for us, that you're able to, you know, participate in this class, because we want you to be successful. Okay, now if you haven't started at all, then get the online system, which is £197. The bootcamp videos are still in there, but you'll get the beginning stages as well. Okay, I just want you to be aware and mindful of this as well. Just some of our testimonials here from some of our clients. I want you to book your free 15-minute consultation with me. There'll be a link in the chat box for you to be able to click as well. And then you can book your free 15-minute consultation with me. It's in the chat box. So click it and then book your free 15-minute consultation with me or the team, for example. Okay, so do that, because it's important for us to be able to direct you to see whether it's a good fit for you, as well as it's a good fit for us, because your success is our success. These are our social media channels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That should be coming in the chat box. Like our Facebook page and join our Facebook group as well. Our website is here as well for you to see. I'll just show you the YouTube channel. Oops. I think the staff members have put that into the chat box. Can you put that into the chat box, staff, team? Let's have a look here. I can see the 15-minute is here, but not the social media handles. So that should be in the chat box with you shortly. The YouTube channel is there. So I'm just going to make sure it is there so that I can show you what I'm referring to. So the YouTube channel, you need to subscribe to it because it's very informative. You will learn lots from it as well. We upload videos every week. I'm starting to put some fitness videos in there because I think it's good as an organization, a business owner, that, you know, we look at the holistic needs as well for business quality of life. So these are just some of my favorite recipes that are healthy, that are heart healthy as well, because it's very close to my heart. Pardon the pun, didn't mean that. And it's important for us to eat healthy, exercise, as well as have a business that is sustainable, that's successful. But you also need to be fit and healthy and have the right mindset as well. So we're covering the mindset, fitness, and food health as well as business as well Okay, so I just wanted to show that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. As you can see, we're now at 951. We've got 49 to go before we get to the 1,000 mark, and I want to hit the 1,000 mark. Hopefully this week we should hit the 1,000 mark. Excuse me. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. Join our Facebook group, the most interactive Facebook group for healthcare business owners. So that's important for you all to join. So that's in the chat box there. One of our team members has posted it. So do join our Facebook group. Because it's very interactive. We communicate with you on a regular basis. You will keep up to breast with what's going on as well. So it's always good to be informed, as well as email, sign up to our newsletter, Facebook group, YouTube. You know, we're trying to email, we're trying to inform you as much as possible, you know, alert you that something's happening. Our telephone number is 01903 898 135 as well. Do book your free 15-minute consultation with me. We have got, for those that have joined the boot camp, we've got a free prize for all of the boot camp attendees, and that's for the University of Care providers, those that started from December upwards, for example. Okay, this is a video whereby I'm going to be talking about what we're going to offer to you free of charge. So what is that all about? It's about you joining our boot camp. And in October, we're going to announce the winner of the boot camp attendees for the University of Care providers, the brand new one. What you'll get is you'll get coaching for 6 months. So it's every other week, for example. Now that is massive, that is huge. It's worth a lot of money, for example. Actually, it's coaching for the year, but it's every other week for a year. That will take your business onto a whole new level. So just make sure that you do join our University of Care providers at £797 as well. We've also got the Money Mind block as well. So if you want to build an empire, you're going to have to show up, stand up and speak up like never before. And to do that, you need a mentor who will hold your hand, guide you, love you, but be truthful to you and secure you enough to make sure that you understand what is needed because I want to help guide visionary men and women to be able to know that they can achieve this and that they can do their own healthcare business. So I've created it's called Heal Your Money Blocks and Create 7-Figure Wealth Mindset. Okay, I spent over 150,000 on coach. Actually, it's more than that now. Over 150,000 on coaches being mentored, me being mentored, and that's been for like 30 years. You know, if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be strong enough to be able to deal with my business, because in business, things happen. Things happen in our private lives, things happen in our business life, but we've got to keep moving. What is the legacy that you want to leave? That's what keeps you going. But you need to have the right mindset to be able to deal with obstacles and not give up. You can't give up. You know, I've been through bereavements, I've been through all kinds of health issues myself, but I didn't give up. And that's because my mindset was strong. Thank God my mindset was strong, that I was able to continue. And this is where a lot of people stop, because they get frightened, they get scared, so they then stop, you know, instead of pushing through. Because we will come across things in our lives that's going to stop us, or that could stop us. But yeah, we can stay there and stop and acknowledge and be mindful of what's happened. Because if you've lost a loved one, then yes, you need to be present and be mindful. You know, I lost my mother and my husband of 28 years, both on the same day. In 2017, February the 4th, both on the same day. And yes, I stopped, but I still had to continue, because this was my legacy. And this is why I'm still here today, because of the books, because of the mentors that I've had to be able to enable me to keep pushing through, even though I was facing difficulty or, you know, trials and tribulations. So that's why I've created Heal Your Money Blocks and Create a 7-Figure Wealth Mindset. The link is here. So like I said, I realized as a business coach that specializing in healthcare businesses, there was some missing ingredients in my programs that I was teaching business owners on money mindset to produce wealth in business. I noticed some were getting little done with their business. I also noticed that clients who achieved 7 figures did well, and that they had the same mindset as me. However, when I started working with them originally, there were money blocks, and I started to see a pattern. So I was able to teach them simple techniques, which I teach in this program. So this is a 7-module program, and we just go through some aspects to help clear the mind so that you're able to receive. So this is some of the modules here. Module 1, move your environment, 12 clearing techniques. Number 2, module 2, emotions and energetics of manifestation. Module 3, business quality of life. You've got to have business quality of life. You can't just keep running a business, just running for it, you know, just doing it all the time and not thinking, I've got family. I want to spend time with my family. Life is short. I want to spend time with loved ones. And I'm sure you do as well. You don't want to have a business where it's just running you. You've got to have that business quality of life. And that's why it's important for you to be successful, that you need to have that. Otherwise, you'll become burnt out, for example. Module 4, mind, money, manifestation. Module 5, proud of who I am. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you are, because this is your DNA. This is your DNA that you're going to put into your business. You don't want to be the same as everyone else. You need to be different to stand out in the crowd. Module 6, 7-figure wealth expansion, which is money mindset. I want you to, we had our prize draw, and we had a prize draw recently, and it was Glory who was on, and she won the one-to-one coaching, the 4 weeks one-to-one coaching, as well as Ruchi as well. There was 2 winners. I don't know if you were a part of that. And that was what we did. We did it last week on the 4th of August. So this prize draw, as you can see here, is for the University of Care providers. This is the UCP bootcamp, and that is for those that have purchased the bootcamp from December 2021, for example. They get the prize draw, which is worth £18,000. That's a lot of money that you can invest in your business, mindset in your business, a strong mindset in your business. And it's worth 18,000. And all you've got to do is register for the bootcamp if you haven't done so already. Just to give you some feedback about previous attendees that have attended our boot camps, they've said it's an amazing day, just mind-blowing. The opportunities that are out there. And Claire, who's a business owner, she started an agency, nursing agency. She's done extremely well in there as well. But just giving some feedback about the bootcamp. We are at 951 subscribers. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can get to 1,000. Watch the videos. You will learn so much. Just go through all of those videos and listen to it. It's free. It's not costing you anything. Apart from your time, of course, which is valuable. Time is valuable. You know, money doesn't buy happiness. Money buys freedom, which will make you happy. And you get your time, because that is worth millions. You can't get time back. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. Learn as much as you possibly can. We have a new module in our bootcamp. The other bootcamp attendees didn't get that, but you're getting it. And it is amazing. It's about marketing. It's about scaling systems, because you want to reach that ceiling, but you also want to push through that glass ceiling as well. So we've created some marketing systems that we can show you. And you can learn from that and use it and implement it. So join us in this bootcamp. This is brand new module. So like I said, the bootcamp is £797. It is in September. It's the 2nd to the 4th, 2022. We've got the bootcamp. August is sold out. So the next bootcamp that you'll be able to go on to is September, which isn't far away anyway. It's September the 2nd to the 4th as well. I want you to book now your free 15-minute consultation with myself or the team so that we can best help you in what the best program is for you. Like I said, we have programs from £17 upwards. And I'd like you to be part of this boot camp because it is a new module in there. You know, we've got some exciting news coming up this month that's going to just open up your world, for example. So book your free 15-minute consultation with me to see whether it's a good fit for you and whether, you know, you're a good fit for us as well. It has to work both ways. So do book your free 15-minute consultation with the team, myself. And I just want to say thank you so much. The link is in the chat box here, and I'm just going to share it again. Jason has shared it, but I'll just share it again, just in case. And I just want to wish you all a wonderful, blessed day. And I hope to speak with you soon, because we've got some exciting things happening now, and it's just going to get better and better and better and better. I wish I had this when I was starting out, because wow, it's amazing. So I just want to say thank you to all of you for being here today. And you can do this. Some of you are business owners already. You want to get to the next level, then call us, because we've got programs that are just perfect for you. Because it's about automations. It's about automation, scaling systems that's going to help your business reach that level of where you want to be. Because otherwise you're just going to keep at one level. There's multiple levels in a business, in healthcare. And, you know, I want to be a part of that journey with you. Like I said, we're not here for a one-off. We're here for lifetime. We want to see your achievements, your successes, because your success is our success. But if you don't take action, then you're not going to be successful at increasing your business. If you just want to stay where you are, then don't bother calling. If you want to grow, then give us a call, okay? I just wanted to mention that. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Marcia. You're welcome, Glory. You're welcome, Susan. So nice seeing you all here today. Thank you so, so much. I can't wait to speak with you and see you at the boot camp. Maybe you'll be there. Let's hope that you will be. So have a wonderful day, everyone. I just want to just see you again. Let's just have a look here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you so much. So nice to see so many faces. Well, faces as well as non-faces, but I can see so many names. So thank you for taking the time out. You will get this recording as well. And if we can get it rendered today, then hopefully you should get it today. Book your free 15-minute consultation before it gets booked up, because we do get booked up quite a lot, just to let you know. So, you know, I want you to be a part of this. I look forward to speaking with you soon, and the team as well. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And it's been such a pleasure to serve you all. Thank you for being here, all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's wonderful seeing you all. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Goodbye. Bye.